Okay, so may I ask what is your name?
I'm Elsa Johnson.
Elsa, and what do you do?
So I work for Global Fashion Exchange, and I am the Marketing and Partnerships Strategic Manager.
And today at the Sustain Fashion, what is your role? What are you going to do today?
So I'm on the Sustainable Fashion Tech panel. So I'm kind of discussing how we use tech in our platform, which is a little bit different than like a fashion tech or a fashion design platform, and what we can see using tech in the future. So we are a sustainable fashion platform, and we are transforming the way people shop by with our signature swap events.
Can I take one with my
Looking at you or the camera.
I think it's amazing that we have Rick in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a great background, but keep going.
Okay. And so we started with a signature GFX swap to get people to like really think about how they're buying and throwing away their clothes by first using cultural experiences, as well as we also create ethical production pieces, all trying to close the loop in fashion.
What do you think is the significance to do such an event here at the 10 Hudson Yards? Nice location, nice view, and in partnership with such a fun guy as Rick. As you guys can see, Rick was just in the back playing with the drums.
Music. I think it's great. I think Hudson Yards is kind of opened up as like one of the future of fashion. Like even you can see that giant awesome sculpture that's outside. It's kind of just transforming the way we all shop and think about it. And Rick is a great like New York icon in fashion, really trying to bring the community together from like bringing BK Fashion Week, that's Brooklyn, to Hudson Yards. It's just like a really cool way to make it all work.
Okay. If you would have ability to picture what your organization does, what would be your pitch for your marketing firm?
Well, we're a sustainable fashion platform, so we do media content, but the pitch would be the way that we spread the message and have managed to change people's ideas about what they do with their clothes. Since we established, we've upcycled and recycled 1.4 million tons, and who am I pitching this to? Like just pitching this to everyone?
Well, my audience, it's Trust Fund Babies. It's like and this is a channel about things that I'm curious. So once you look at my channel, you'll see I have quite a bit of following, and I also put this often on Brick TV. Yeah. So on Saturday, we got our nomination, so hopefully this segment will get some views for next year awards. Okay, let's talk about so my question was the pitch. So I think you did very well. And now that this is 48th floor, an elevator pitch took me about 32 seconds for us to go up.
I got there. I just got curious, what else do I need them to do? I need them to bring their clothes to our awesome swap events. That's what we need.
Why do you think sustainable fashion is something that people might consider in the future? Let's say fashion in the last 10, 20 years didn't look that much in that direction. It was mostly about spending money and showing off how much you can, what you have. And now it's basically how you can sustain and regroup and put together things. What do you think the future holds?
Well, I think the future holds is kind of the change of design. Now sustainable fashion has been more of a buzzword into actually creating a movement, and I think that's amazing. I think everyone's now really looking at their clothes and what they're doing with it. And I think the next stage is actually just changing the entire design. Instead of designing something that's going to be thrown out, designing something that someone can reuse. Okay.
One thing that perhaps I just did on Sunday, I went with my youngest son to the Hall of Science in Queens, and they have right now the exhibition for the sustainable designers. So all the clothes that donate to the Hall of Science, kids actually cut and do the different new pieces. So my son was 6 years old, and within half an hour he basically made a new kind of cover for the Batman, and he did another set for the Spider-Man. So I think it's pretty cool that Hall of Science and teaching kids about fashion and using the clothes that people donate to do that.
I think it's amazing. I think sustainable fashion, one thing it has really done is brought everyone into the conversation. Fashion has always kind of been like this industry, and it's like, no, we are all part of this industry. We all wear clothes. If you wear clothes, you're part of the fashion industry. So like, what can we do to change this?
It's quite difficult. My last question would be: it's quite difficult to earn a living in fashion, especially when you do large numbers. Maybe it's possible. We have a nice stores downstairs that sells in bulk and quite expensive. But sustainable, it's very unique pieces. So it's mostly about very targeted approach. Is there a way to make money there?
I think so. I think we've seen such a big rise in people interested in fashion. Even the secondhand market, I think it's 44 million people already shop it. It's projected to be worth $40 billion in the next few years, I think in 10 years. So I think there is money there, and it's just where everyone's going. All the designers are going this way. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
May I ask, what is your Instagram? If people wants to collaborate, maybe talk to you, ask questions, do you have a social media?
Yeah. My company is Global Fashion Exchange, and my personal is Elsa DJ.
Guys, check it out. Thank you.
Thank you.